Hey guys, good afternoon. So funny. We came back, made a really good comeback. The market, sold off this morning pretty hard on that GDP. It broke the broke even, and that's when they start participating, selling to the downside, so it just sort of flushed quickly. They did take it down to the daily 2 right here, daily 2 right there. 68% of the daily range. Bounced it all the way back up. It crawled up slowly and then hit the break even. And then what does it do on the other side of the break even? It starts participating. That's when they start buying. So the break evens is the middle part, right? And then when you get outside that, that's when it quickly goes to the next support resistance, and it went to that 5600, stalled there for just about a second, and then went on up to the support or resistance, excuse me, 5605. Um, for the daily ones right there and came back. Just like NQ, hit that upper daily one, and that was it. And we've got, oh, now oh, look, we've got earnings. NQ's really taking off. So part of this also was, the earnings announcements. So NQ's really keeping moving. But the sell off on the GDP was because, you know, of imports. And that is kind of crazy because 41% were gold purchases. And that is an insane amount of gold. And it's good for the United States. I mean, there's nothing bad about that. So wasn't real clear whether, we actually paid for it or some of it was just gold being returned to the United States from COMEX. There was that China problem that the COMEX had. I don't know if you remember that, when China basically went to London and took all their gold out and put it in Shanghai. So they showed up in London and said, we want all of our gold back. And they had to deliver it, right? So I kind of suspected in the back of my mind, but I am not a gold expert at all. I mean, zero. You would have to talk to Vince. He is the gold expert, or Infinitus. They know a lot about it, but it still makes sense that if China took all the London gold out, that they may have needed some gold, and the United States is one of the largest gold reserves in the world. Um, We could have loaned some to them, I'm just saying, and I asked Grok about that, "How can we tell if we paid for it?" And Grok said, "Well, you can't. They're not gonna tell you if it was a loan or, being returned. All it does is show it's an import back into the United States." So whether we paid for it or whether London, cough, cough, had to return some gold to us that they did not return, under the Biden administration, wink, wink. And Trump comes into office and says, send us back our gold. Um, don't know. We do know that that guy showed up here, Stamer or whatever his name was, Stammer, and was all being nice, nice to Trump. So I'm, trying to be a little bit creative here and saying, that could have been some of that, but I don't know. That's just speculating, which I do abundantly in just about every area. You have to read between the lines. But whether it was London gold or we purchased it, who cares, right? The gold is here, and that's the important thing, and it will be very beneficial for the United States. It will support our dollar, it will support treasuries, it will support the economy, and so it's all positive. There's no reason for that sell off this morning. And I think the market realized that and put some back on the table. We did meet the full 3, daily 3, 1, 2, 3, with this. So, hit our point range and hit the daily one and coming back down. So, all in all, it was a good day. I think we recovered the range, and we sat on their sweet spot at 55.50. So, we had a good day today as far as the recovery. So we'll see you in the morning. Y'all get some rest, and I'll get the Globex report out in about an hour. I like to wait for the close. So there's a settlement at 3, but then the close isn't until 4. So I need that closing print to prepare that Globex report. And then I'll get that out to you within about, 15 or 20 minutes after that. All right.